Hi guys, and welcome to Froggy Day Crochet. My name is Erica. And today is the 15th of July, 2020. So, I have started drinking my Gatorade. Many years of working in the OR, this was kind of threw me off because I don't know if this is something that they just do in GYN or if this is a new protocol that has just started within the last year and a half. But my surgery is scheduled for 6:45 a.m. I do not have an arrival time yet, so I'm assuming it's going to be around 5-ish. The actual surgery is scheduled for 145 minutes, so right at 3 hours, give or take. But today I'm supposed to start drinking Gatorade. Nothing to eat after 10 p.m., but they do want me to get up at 3 a.m. and have 20 more ounces of Gatorade. And that's the part that throws me off. But they say it's called, I want to say they called it ERAS, which basically the Gatorade hydrates you so they don't have to give you as many fluids and anesthesia, and it's supposed to help with the nausea that is caused by anesthesia and quicker wake up and recovery. So the quicker you wake up and recover in the hospital, the quicker I get to come home, because it is considered an outpatient, especially with everything that is going on in the world today. I am happy to announce that my COVID screening was negative. And let's just pause for a moment. I know this is not humanly possible, but I swear it felt like they stuck that swab all the way up to my brain. Oh my gosh, y'all. That was the most uncomfortable test I think I have ever had. And the lady was really, really nice about it. She said, "Now hold your head back, honey, and take a deep breath and try to relax." They don't just swab the nostril. They go all the way up into your sinus cavity. Oh my goodness, y'all. My eyes teared up. My face got beet red. It got high, splotchy and hivey. And oh my goodness. It was miserable. Anyway. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm hoping to be well enough to try to get back to doing videos next week. I'm not going to make any promises. I do have a couple of videos, just little, I think one was how to do the foundationless double crochet, and then another one was how to read a yarn label that I did pre-record that is set to automatically post. So let's see, let me show you guys the projects that I have picked out as my recovery projects. Yeah, I kind of went go big or go home. I only have one finished object, but I cannot show it yet because I did test the beach cardi for Jennifer of Cinnamon Stitches, and I'm not sure if she's ready for people to talk about it yet. So I will hold that off until I hear back from her. It is a fantastic pattern. It's actually more of a recipe because you build the cardigan against your own measurements. Fantastic. So I'll show that when I know for sure she is ready to release the pattern and let us talk about it. I do have a few things coming in the mail, so I will show that on the next podcast episode, whatever we're calling them nowadays. Okay, so I am working on just a plain vanilla sock. I did cast this on last night, probably around, I don't know, let's see, probably around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is what I've got so far. This is the cuff down. So I've got 15 rows, give or take, of a 1x1 rib, 1 knit, 1 purl, and then just straight knits. These little markers I'm putting at every 10 rows so that I know I can keep count for the other sock. I am working them on my 9-inch circs, and these are just the little stoppers if you're not familiar with knitting. It's going pretty good. It's a very durable yarn. I'm actually making this for my husband for when he goes hunting this year. This is what the yarn itself looks like. I've had this in my stash for a very long time. It's called On Linné. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. It was on sale for $8. And the color is Party. I don't know. It's in a different language, so that's probably not the color. I'm going to say that's probably the dye lot, and the color I'm going to say is probably 840. Here's a picture of some of the other striping yarns they've got. But yes, I've had this in my stash for a very long time, so I don't even know if this is still made. It is 100 grams, 75-25, so 75% superwash, 25% nylon. And it's made in Italy. And it is a, let's see, it is definitely German. So yeah, started that. I do have some of the Knitter's Pride Zing knitting needles coming to the DPN set so that I can do the heel turn and flap. I wanted to do the fish lips kiss heel, but I cannot wrap my brain around that pattern. And I think it's because there's so many pages. There's like 17 pages. And it's so much information. And I know the pattern itself is probably like, duh, easy. But I just cannot wrap my brain around how to do that pattern. So I'm probably going to do just a heel flap and gusset with that sock, because I want it to be a little bit of more durable. But I did forget to show these in my last video. I did pick these up at Tangles on Main and Waxhaw, North Carolina. These are the, I don't even know how you pronounce it, so I'm going to just go with it, Likey. The driftwood knitting needles. I picked up a size 1, which is a 2.25 millimeter, and a size 2, which is a 2.75. They are both 60 inches with the intentions of the option to do 2 at a time socks. Depending on the pattern, sometimes I feel it's just faster to do it on the 9-inch circs. So we'll see how that goes. The next project I'm working on, and this is something else that I did pick out for my recovery. I did have all the yarn in my stash except 2 colors I did have to run back to Tangles to get. I had to go back and get this yellow, and this is all the Baracco vintage. I had to go back and get this orange. And if you remember when my girlfriend Jessica was in town, I showed you these 2 colors that I had already picked out. I said these were way out of my comfort zone, but I was going to go for it. So this is what I'm making. It's called the Boot Weather Sweater by Tristan Molina of Dragon Horde Designs. She also has a sister company, Dragon Horde, I think it's yarns. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's yarns. Dragon Horde Yarns, where she actually hand dyes her yarn, and you can actually see it in the picture in the background. All that yarn back there on the shelf is yarn that she has dyed herself. But this is the sweater I'm making. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is what I've got so far, and I cannot spread it out because I don't want it to fall off the needles. But this is what I've got so far. And I want to thank Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemaker. She, I actually sent her a picture when I first started because I was unsure of my tension. And she sent me a few videos, gave me a few pointers and tips. I do have a few places where my tension is off. Right here. I don't know if you can see it, but the stitch kind of disappears right there. You can see it, but you've got to like hold your finger under it. I'm hoping that once I block it, that'll come out. The stitch above it is kind of loose because that's where color change was. But in the grand scheme of things, for this being my first ever color work project, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, it is on a smaller needle, so it does kind of look ripply. But I think it was going to be fine. Now, a lot of people told me to go up a needle size bigger than what the pattern called for the color work because of tension issues. I think my experience with color work in Tunisian crochet has really helped with that sort of thing. So I actually did go up the needle size. Thankfully, I had a lifeline in because I had to rip it all out. It was way, way, way too loose. I am actually using the specified needle for this project. So, that's what I'm making. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a little bit more done to show you guys. Like I said, this is one of my recovery projects that I picked out in addition to the socks. Put this back up in this bag. I love this project bag. It is a Kemmer, Kemier. And this is actually a cosmetic bag. Got it on Amazon. It's got all these pockets. Got them on both sides. And then it's got this big, huge pocket here. And I actually use it as a project bag. It will hold a lot of stuff. My next project that I have picked out for recovery, don't know if I'll actually get to it or not, but I've got everything in here ready. And again, this is another stadium type bag from Amazon. I really like using the clear ones I have found because I can actually see what is in it. This is called The Throw Over by Andrea Mowry. And here's a close-up picture of it. So it's basically like a crop top. I've chose my main color to be gray. This is going to be one of my color work colors. Prairie Grass by Hobby Lobby. My other color work color is going to be Wild Carnation. And then we have Blushing Sunrise. So, all three of those colors are going to be my pop colors. That's my intention anyway. I will have to try to figure out a way. I'm going to have to look at the chart as far as these chevrons here in the middle, because I don't want these two colors to end up being on top of each other because they're so close together. The pop colors may end up changing, but that's what I've got so far. My main color is Soft and Sleek Low Pill Fiber from Hobby Lobby, and this is in the color Silver Gray. So yeah, both of these patterns, by the way, can be found on Ravelry. And then as far as my sock pattern, I am actually following the video tutorial by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady, and she does have a podcast here on YouTube. So yeah, most of my experience with sock knitting is toe up. So this is the first time I've done one cuff down. And I've got all of my handy dandy feets. Feets, that's not a word. Yeah. I've got my cardboard cutouts of some of the family members that, so yeah, that's about all I've got going on right now. Today I'm just gonna kind of kick back and relax and watch some TV, knit on the sock, and get ready for tomorrow, because yeah, get ready for tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time, and I'm so ready for the pain and the uncomfortableness that I'm in right now to be over. I do put on a very good face and hide it. Yeah, so anyway, that's about it. I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and hopefully I'll be well enough to see you guys next week. So anyway, just to end, congratulations again to Angela for winning the semifinalist for Christmas and July Fairies on my channel. Congratulations to everybody else who made it into the semifinals. And we will find out on the 25th on Dana's channel who the grand prize winner is. Until next time, guys, stay froggy. Bye.